Welcome to the greenhouse here in Lloyd, Kentucky. I'm Maria Moraci with MyTown TV for tonight's Greenup County Lady Musketeers basketball matchup between the, obviously, Lady Musketeers and the Lady Fighting Tigers of Ironton. Greenup County is 3-7 on the season under second-year head coach Kirk Ruggles. Ironton is 2-7 under head coach Jeremy Williams. Greenup's key losses so far this season have come to Chesapeake, Rowan County, Mason, South Point, East Carter, Greene, and Colegrove, with wins over Notre Dame, Fairview, and Ironton, the team they'll be facing off again for the second time this season. Ironton, on the other hand, has had wins over Rock Hill and South Point, and losses to Portsmouth, Fairland, Chesapeake, Greenup, Minford, River, Gallia Academy, and Wheelersburg. So we'll take a quick break and come right back for the starting lineups on tonight's MyTown matchup.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25?
Psh, 30.
1, 2, 6, 7, 11, 12.
Is that legal?
Yeah. 15, 16, 21, 22, 28, 29, 30. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we're here to make every moment even better. From grabbing lunch at Fat Patty's, to sweets at Sweet Peace Bakery, to finding the perfect gift downtown at the local Mercantile or Holly Bees. Your MCCU card helps you shop local with just a tap. This season, support local and pay with ease all around Ashland with MCCU with our new tap-to-pay debit and credit cards. Your money, your future, your choice. Members Choice Credit Union.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh. Put your phone.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on pick 6, my mouth going yap yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
This year, give yourself a gift that truly matters. The gift of education at Ashland Community and Technical College. Spring classes start January 12th, and it's the perfect time to invest in you. Learn more at ashland.kctcs.edu.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Welcome back to MyTown TV. I'm Maria Moraci here at the greenhouse. We are in the middle of the starting lineups from our lovely PA announcer. Down by the floor, Matt Moraci. Sorry, we missed that. We've had a little bit of a crazy schedule going on so far getting here. We weren't aware that Ironton JV was only playing 2 quarters instead of 4. So our game is starting about 30 minutes early tonight. But I will go ahead and tell you who your starters are. We have number 4, Addison Neal, number 5, Lexi McCall, number 20, Addison Murray, number 11, Lily Lewis, and I feel like I'm missing someone, but I don't think I am. Here's Eva Wireman, freshman for the Musketeers. Tried to get it into steal. That's batted away. Here's Neal. Murray up top. Lost the ball. Went through a couple of Greenup defenders and out of bounds. Tonight for the Lady Musketeers, we have Eva Wireman, Addie Branham, Tinley Melvin, Maddie Steele, and Daria Crum starting for the Lady Musketeers. Here's Melvin. Takes it inside. Dishes it to Branham. Nice feed to Branham for the first 2 of the game. Melvin to Branham. Here's McCall. Gives it to Murray. McCall up top. Gets it through. Here's Murray. Takes it in the lane. Stolen away by Daria Crum. Here's Crum. Takes it inside. Puts it up. No good, but she will go to the foul stripe for her first 2 of the night. This Greenup County team isn't notorious for being a great foul shooting team. And usually when I say that, that's what happens. Crum connects on 1 of 2. And there's a foul after the shot. First foul on Maddie Steele of the night. Maddie Steele, a senior. Post player averaging 11.4 points per game, leading this team in shooting percentage. She has certainly been a force to be reckoned with, down in the paint, especially for this Musketeer team. Here's Murray. Murray gives it to Royal. That's Peyton Royal. That was the name I missed. I knew I missed something. It's my bad. Here's Murray. Murray gives it over to McCall. Back to Murray. Over to Royal. To Neal. Takes it baseline. They're going to say she was fouled on the drive. Royal will inbound for the Tigers. Try to get it in McCall, bobbled. McCall puts up mid-range jumper. It's good. Branham gets it into Steele. Steele down low, out to Melvin. Tinley Melvin gets it inside to Steele. Maddie Steele puts it up off the backboard. That's going to be out of bounds on Greenup. It'll go Ironton ball. Here's Murray. I believe that ball went off of Daria Crum's, either her foot or her shin. And here is Neal. Neal has it stolen away. Here's Leah Langley in the game. Leah Langley's pass batted down. Here's Neal. Brings it up the floor. She had it stolen away from her. Here's Steele. Steele to Langley. Langley takes it inside, over to the corner. Throws up a 3, no good. Players diving for it. Lily Lewis came out of there with it. We have a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout, a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. I'm so excited. I've gotten to call some games by myself recently, so I do get to say the Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout, and they encourage you to think inside the box. Ryan Parker is not here with me tonight, so I get to steal his line for the second time. But yeah, they encourage you to think inside the box, so go check them out down on Blackburn Avenue in South Ashland. Low-scoring game so far. About 3 minutes in, 5-12 and counting. Here's Neal. Gives it over to McCall. McCall puts it inside. Over to Murray. Murray bobbled it, and now she's scrapping in the corner with Eva Wireman. Jump ball possession arrow, Greenup County. Here's Melvin. Melvin came back from injury at the beginning of the season, had a sprained ankle. She's doing much better, and she's been really big offensive force for these Lady Musketeers. Langley had that pass kicked away. Here's Royal. Royal had it blocked. I didn't see who that was, I'm sorry. Here's Crum. Crum's pass is taken away, and it just seems like there's a lot of running going on at the moment. Ball's thrown out of bounds by McCall. Have a new player checking into the game. That's Chloe Patterson, number 22. Here's Melvin. Addie Branham at the scores table, set to check in. Here's Melvin, takes it inside. Melvin has that shot blocked, but she was fouled. She went down hard onto the padding of the backboard. She'll go to the foul stripe for her first two. She makes good on the first. She's been good this year, shooting 90% so far, which of course she missed a few games at the beginning. As we have Branham and Felty checking in for Steele and Crum. She makes good on the second. She's been their best free throw shooter so far this season. Here's Murray. Over to Neal. Gets it inside. Branham steals it away. Here's Langley taking it up the court. Over to Melvin in the corner. Wireman fighting with it. That foul's on number 22, Chloe Patterson, who just checked in a moment ago. She's good on the first. No good on the second. A couple players fighting down below for it. And I apologize, I could not see what that call was from the angle that I am sitting at. Here's McCall. Over to Patterson. Throws it all the way over to Murray. McCall. Neal's shot was no good, rebounded by Felty. Here's Melvin. Gives it over to Langley. Leah Langley gets it inside to Branham. She fumbles it. Gets it back out to Langley. Over to Wireman. To Melvin. To Langley again in the corner. Here's Melvin. Takes it inside. Takes it through traffic. Up and no good. Here's Murray. Patterson to Neal. Inside to McCall. McCall tried to cut through the lane. Shot was blocked by Addie Branham. Here's Tinley Melvin with a long three. No good. I think Eva Wireman got her with a push foul. I have Daria Crum checking in for Greenup. And number 24, Aaliyah Lawson. Here's Patterson. Langley intercepted that pass. Tried to get it over to Crum, but she was falling out of bounds. Couldn't get it there. Playing good defense on Neal. Here comes Murray. Murray trying to get around Daria Crum. Daria Crum dove for that ball and went out of bounds. In for Greenup County is Maddie Steele and Sophie Stambaugh, a 7th grader for the Musketeers. Musketeers have a lot of young players this year, a rebuilding team under second-year head coach Kirk Ruggles, as Wireman steals that one away. Tries to take it down the floor, gets it to Daria Crum. Into Steele. Steele's fouled. She was fouled on the shot. She will have her first opportunity to score tonight. And it has been a very scrappy game so far. She misses that one. Aaliyah Lawson checking into the game, and she hits a first triple. Here's Crum. Crum gets it into Steele. Steele up and no good off the backboard. Here's Aaliyah Lawson again. Almost got that one. Here's Wireman. Over to Stambaugh. Wireman takes it inside. Easy 2 for Wireman. Over to Lawson, to Murray, to Neal, to Murray up top. Murray gives it to Lawson, another 3. In and out. Steele with the rebound, gives it to Crum. Crum tries a 3 of her own. Air ball. And it will be Ironton's possession. Back in for Greenup number 15, the 7th grader Tenley Melvin checking in. Here's Murray. Over to Neal. Neal puts some dribbles down. Gives it to McCall. Tries to get it over to what I'm being told from the scores table is Aaliyah Wallace, not Lawson, like it says on my roster. So I will fix that. Here's Leah Langley, gives it over to Melvin, takes it baseline, gets it to Steele. Steele is no good, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in, showing some frustration under the basket as we have 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Eva Wireman wrestling for that ball. Jump ball. She was fighting that one out with number 2, Marley Travis. Here's Wallace. 3 at the buzzer for Aaliyah Wallace. As we head into a quick break, 8-11, we'll be right back here on MyTown TV.
The purpose of Escape the Vape is going to be to try to get the teenagers and the young kids to stop vaping. With the kids, their brains are still forming until they're 25. Parents in the community need to and pay attention if their kids are using it, because there are signs that their kids use it.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome back to My Town TV. I'm Maria Moraci here at the greenhouse between this matchup of the Lady Musketeers of Greenup County and the Lady Fighting Tigers of Ironton. Greenup leads this one after one, 8-11, after previously beating Ironton at Ironton a few weeks back. Here's Leah Langley, gets it inside to Steele. Steele, who's been playing with some frustration so far in this first half. Then we have a jump ball, possession arrow to the Lady Tigers. Here's Addison Murray. Up top, gives it to Lexi McCall. Over to Murray. Tries to get it down inside to Neal. Eva Wireman comes away with a steal. Pass was intercepted by McCall. And the Lady Tigers will take it back down the floor. Over to Wallace. She had 2 quick threes early on. Lexi McCall puts it up. It's good. Cuts this lead down to 1. Here's Leah Langley, dribbling up top. Gets it down inside to Crum. Crum just chucked up a shot. Was fouled. She will have 2 shots from the line. She was 1 of 2 first time around. Good on the first. Here's Chloe Patterson checking in for Addison Neal. Second one just bounces off the back iron. That ball was last touched by Ironton. It is Greenup County ball. Here's Crum, takes it inside. She's fouled again. Misses the first. Here's Branham checking in for Leah Langley. And for Ironton, number 11, Lily Lewis. Here's Murray. I apologize, I did not see what just happened. I have no clue what that call was. But here's Tinley Melvin up top. Takes it around, gets it to Wireman. Gives it to Dar Crum for 3. Good. Here's Patterson. Throws it all the way over to Murray. There's Wallace for 3. Long shot. Here's Wireman. All the way over to the corner with Melvin. Inside to Steele. Steele puts it up and gets the roll. 2 for Steele. She's got 4 so far. Over to McCall. McCall takes it inside. I'm not sure if there was a miscommunication between Tinley Melvin and Daria Crum, but Greenup County just let her walk into the paint. She was fouled. Very lucky she didn't get an and one opportunity. She misses the first free throw. Misses the second. Eva Wireman. Heidi Felty checked in for the Musketeers during that free throw attempt. I missed that. Here's Langley. Langley takes it inside. Over to Branham. Branham with a pump fake. And gets the shot. Here's Murray. Over to McCall. Gives it out to Royal. McCall takes it inside. Over to Wallace. Long shot once again. Ball's thrown ahead to Leah Langley. Here's Darkrum on the inside. Almost got that one to roll. Got her own rebound. Almost got the shot to fall the second time. .450 remaining in the second quarter. We're going to get an over and back call against Ironton. A couple new Musketeers checking in. Saw Tinley Melvin checking back in. And I believe it was Maddie Steele coming back into the game. Melvin throws it inside. Just missed the pass to Heidi Felty. As we hear Coach Ruggles say, good look to Melvin. Melvin gets it inside to Langley. Langley's fouled on the shot attempt. She'll get 2.
Leah Langley fouled on the shot. She will have 2 shots from the free throw line.
Langley makes good on the first. Here's Murray. Murray gives it over to McCall. Over to Royal. Takes it down low. Back out to McCall. Takes it inside. Dribbles in. Tripped up. We're going to have a foul on the floor. It's a call I have never heard before in high school basketball. A bear hug on Heidi Felty. Here's Murray. Gives it over to Wallace. Over to Royal for 3. No good. Rebound Felty. And here's Tinley Melvin up the hardwood. Over to Langley. Wide open in the corner. Doesn't take the 3. Gets it into Branham inside. And a good strategy by Leah Langley. Really trying to work her 2 post players, Steele and Branham, whenever they have a chance. Murray to Wallace. Wallace takes it inside. Tried to put up a floater. Was blocked by Branham. Tinley Melvin comes out of it. Gets it to Leah Langley in the corner. Inside to Branham. Branham quick post move. Over to Maddie Steele for the and 1. Maddie Steele with an and 1 opportunity coming up. 3:25 remaining, and Greenup County has stretched their lead out to 15. As Chloe Patterson checks in, as well as Daria Crum and I believe Eva Wireman. She misses that free throw. And here's Murray. Royal missed the floater. Here's Melvin. Tried to throw it ahead to Leah Langley. That pass is intercepted. And here's Murray. Brings it up. And a hard foul on Tinley Melvin. Murray will go to the line for 2.
Number 20 has Murray fouled on the shot 2 from the line.
No good on the first.
Number 2, Margaret Travis checking in for the Lady Tigers.
Number 2, Marley Travis checking in for Ironton. She will replace Aaliyah Wallace as she misses her 2 free throws. And here's Wireman, gets it over to Melvin. Inside to Steele. Steele puts it down. Can't get through traffic, swings it around a little bit. Tried to get it to Steele. She's covered hard in the paint. Ironton's playing her well so far, having at least 2 people on her at all times. Here's Patterson, all the way back up to Murray. Murray's pass was intercepted by Leah Langley. And I feel like I probably should have started counting steals at the beginning of this game, because there's probably been about 50 in this first half. Langley gets it inside to Melvin. Here's Langley up top to Crum. Wireman to Melvin. Here's Langley. Steele throws it over to Dar. Crum in the corner for 3. Her second 3 of the night. Daria Crum's up to 8 points and leading all scorers. Here's Royal. Over to Murray. To Travis. Back to Murray. To Patterson. Patterson with 3. No good. Almost got the roll. Here's Crum. Crum takes it inside. Chucks up a shot. Good. And she's in double figures as we near the 1-minute mark in this first half. Before we take you to the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show, make sure you stick around for that. Maddie Steele with a steal. Throws it ahead to Leah Langley. Gets it to Melvin. Jump ball. And Coach Kirk Ruggles really wanted a timeout. Heidi Felty and Addie Branham checking in for the Lady Musketeers.
30-second timeout.
And we will have a 30-second timeout that Coach Ruggles was desperately calling for a moment ago. It's a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout. They encourage you to think inside the box. So make sure to go check them out down in South Ashland. That is the Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's. Think inside the box. Go get yourself some pizza. So we have 55 seconds remaining in this first half. Greenup County has dominantly stretched out their lead 30-10, and we have not even hit the halfway point yet. It's been a very scrappy performance so far, I will say that. We will break that down a little more as we go into halftime. I will be able to talk a little bit more about this first half and what we would like to see for the second half. And here's Eva Wireman. Gets it into Felty. Felty tries a floater, no good. Oh. We had McCall and Wireman both fighting for that ball, and Wireman unfortunately hit the ground pretty hard. She'll take a seat. And Lainey Couch will replace her for this last little bit of this first half. Couch is a 7th grader. Royal throws up a 3, no good. Felty with a rebound. Here's Daria Crum. Crum to Felty. Felty with a three, no good. Here's Murray. Over to Royal. Back at the Patterson to Murray. To Travis. Inside to McCall. Throws up a long three at the buzzer, no good. And that will send us to halftime. Greenup County leads this one 30-10. And we will be right back for the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show here on MyTown TV.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25? 30. 1, 2, 15, 16, 21, 22, 30. Return, refresh, refuel.
Hi, this is Clay from Pollock's Jewelers. So much has changed, especially over the last 30 years. Now the latest craze, lab-grown diamonds. As the only certified gemologist appraiser in the tri-state area, happy to help you. Thanks again for all your support and friendship over the years. We'll see you soon.
Get a medium one-topping pizza for $7.99 when you order online Sunday through Wednesday all month long. Enjoy premium taste and quality ingredients. Come hungry and taste the difference today. Find your locally owned Giovanni's and order now at giovannispizza.com.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
At Big Sandy Superstore, we support factories and workers right here in the USA. We're always looking for American-made brands that are built to last and made to matter. Because American-made means jobs and opportunities in our communities. You'll get big savings on American-made brands when you shop right here and can feel good knowing you're supporting your neighbors, friends, and family. Built here, sold here. Big Sandy Superstore.
Welcome back to MyTown TV. I'm Maria Moraci, here to bring you the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show as we take a quick break from our matchup tonight between the Greenup County Lady Musketeers and the Fighting Tigers of Ironton. I'll run down the stats for you really quick. It is 30-10 at halftime. Greenup County leads this one fairly dominantly, I would say. Leading the way for Ironton, we only have two scores. That's Aaliyah Wallace with 6 points. She had 2 quick threes in the first quarter. And Lexi McCall, with 4 points. She's number 5, a senior. For Greenup County, it's a little more spread out. Leah Langley has 1 point. She missed 1 free throw earlier in the game. Tinley Melvin has 2, with her 2 free throws made. She's shooting about 90% on the season, I believe. Their best free throw shooter. Next is Eva Wireman with 3 points. And I think Owen Collier just banked that shot in. Congratulations, Owen. Owen's a great soccer goalie. You can go watch some of his highlights and games on MyTown TV. He plays for Greenup. I did not see that shot. I was looking down at my paper, but congratulations to Owen. As I was saying, Eva Wireman has 3 points so far. She went down at the very, very end of that second quarter, had a rough fall when wrestling for a jump ball with an Ironton player, so we hope that she's okay. It's nothing too serious. Addie Branham and Maddie Steele, the 2 dominant post players for this team, tied with 6 points apiece, both playing against a pretty scrappy Ironton team so far. A lot of steals, a lot of fouls in this first half. And then Daria Crum leads the way with all scorers with 10 points so far in this first half. We're about 6 minutes and 40 seconds underway from starting the second half. We'll take a quick break really quick and then be right back, and we'll talk a little bit more about that first half that we just saw.
Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2.
I can't believe we're on a date.
Oh, I'm just here for pick 6.
Imagine what our kids would look like.
I don't want to have kids with you.
6 kids.
6!
Pick 6!
Wait, could we eat here every meal?
Yes.
All right, I'm down. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99.
So let's go big or let's go home.
We're working hard to show up every day. Are you working hard for your school?
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Hey, we're Jim and Joe's Garage. Family owned and operated for 3 generations.
We sell cars,
do bodywork and repair.
We've got a full-service mechanic for when your check engine light comes on.
And we have all kinds of great parts and accessories.
Stop by and see us sometime here at Jim and Joe's.
Welcome back to My Town TV. I'm Maria Moraci here at the greenhouse. We're getting ready to get the second half started here against the Greenup County Lady Musketeers and the Lady Fighting Tigers of Ironton. Talking about that first half a little bit, we see it's very dominantly controlled by Greenup County so far. They are 3-7 on the season, facing this 2-7 Ironton team, which they beat a few weeks ago. Ironton is hoping to avenge that loss that they took on December the 19th out at Ironton. It was their home game, and now they're here hoping to get a little payback against Greenup County. A little bit about that first half. We saw a lot of scrappiness, a lot of steals, and in my opinion, not necessarily steals, more so just very careless ball handling, very careless plays. We've seen a lot of that from both teams so far. It's been a very messy, scrappy game so far between these two teams. Hopefully that'll get cleaned up a little bit in the second half, and that would give Ironton a little better chances to score. That was their biggest problem. They were struggling to get open looks in the first half. Were not able to get it through the Greenup County defense. Because most of their passes were intercepted. And the same with Greenup County. A lot of their passes were intercepted, whether it was dribbling into traffic or trying a long pass across the court and it just getting knocked away, which, it happens. But we're hoping to see both teams clean that up a little bit here in the second half. I would love to talk a little more about Ironton. Unfortunately, when I go to their max preps, I could not find anything today. I did look for all of their stats, anything about coaches or players. I could only find a short bit of their roster. I'm very grateful for our scores team down below on the court who was able to get me a full roster for them. So thank you to our scores table. We really appreciate you guys helping us with that, because the max prep schedule only had about 6 players on it, and there were some errors with the coaching staff. So since I can talk a little more about Ironton, I will talk about our My Town team, Greenup County. They're a young team in a rebuilding stage. This is the second year under Coach Kirk Ruggles. Struggling so far this year, only 3-7. They've had wins over Notre Dame, Fairview, and this Ironton team that they played a few weeks ago. Have taken losses over Chesapeake, Rowan County, Mason County, South Point, East Carter, Greene, and Cole Grove. They have 3 7th graders, 2 8th graders, 2 freshmen, 1 sophomore, 2 juniors, and 2 seniors on this roster. So they do not have very many upperclassmen. They're a very highly dominated underclassmen team. That has been their biggest weakness so far, is age and experience. So far in the season has been their biggest problem. But 2 of their biggest strengths, I will say, I think they have very strong post players in Branham and Steele. Maddie Steele averaging 11.4 points per game. Branham not far behind her. She was out for a couple games with a knee injury that she suffered against Fairview. But she has been back, and she's been playing very well. Another person, obviously, we want to mention, the leading scorer so far between all teams tonight is Daria Crum with 10 points. She's having a really good senior season. Had an injury a few games ago versus, I believe it was Green. I called that game as well. Very scary to see her go down, but she came back later during that game. She's been back, and she's been playing well ever since. We're about 25 seconds away from getting this second half underway, so thank you for staying with us through the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime show and listening to me find things to talk about, since I can't find any Ironton stats. So, yeah, we're about to get this started here in about 5 seconds, probably a little more than that. So in this half, hoping to see hopefully that same amount of scrappiness. I love watching a good defensive game, but hopefully both teams are able to clean up their play style, their passings a little more, and are able to have a bit of a better game this second half. We'll see who's out on the court so far. We have Daria Crum, Maddie Steele, Addie Branham, Tenley Melvin, and Eva Wireman. Eva Wireman back out. Good to see her back out there after she had a really scary fall in that first half. And then for Ironton, we have Aaliyah Wallace, Addison Murray, Lily Lewis, Lexi McCall, and Peyton Royal. Here's Murray. Gives it to Wallace. Wallace over to Murray. Has it bobbled. And we're seeing a very similar game so far compared to that first half. They're going to say that ball was off of Greenup County, and it'll be Ironton's ball. Royal is set to inbound. And we have a 30-second timeout called by Ironton. It is a Blackburn Avenue Giovanni's 30-second timeout down in South Ashland. Go check them out. They encourage you to think inside the box, as we always say. So go check them out down in South Ashland. Getting ready to get this one started back up. Usually during those 30-second timeouts, I would talk with my co-anchor, Ryan Parker, about what kind of pizza we would get. He is not here today, and I will not be talking about what my pizza order is by myself. I think that's kind of strange to talk about by yourself. Here's McCall. Gets it inside. No good. And here's Wireman. Passes it up the floor. Careful pass this time. Coach Ruggles must have had a talk with them in the locker room about being a little more careful with the ball this half. See them not making as many crazy passes. Little miscommunication between Steele and Melvin. That ball went out of bounds. Here's Ironton up the floor. Murray gets it inside for 2, and one opportunity coming for Addison Murray. Her first points of the night, and she has an and one opportunity on her. Shot is up and rolls in. Murray successful in the three-point play. We missed a sub at that. Addison Neal is checking into the game. Here's Dar Crum for three, off the back iron. And here's Royal. Ironton coming out strong in this one so far. That's going to be a travel on Royal. Here's Dar Crum. The Wireman tries to get in a steal just over her head, couldn't hold on to it. And here's Addison Neal. And they will call Eva Wireman on a block. Leah Langley's getting ready to check in for the Lady Musketeers. And Addison Neal will have her first opportunity to score tonight. First one rolls out.
Number 3, Leah Langley, check it back in for Greenup County.
No good on the second. Here's Melvin. Inside to Branham. Branham can't go anywhere with it. Gets it to Melvin. Melvin's able to get the roll. Nice job by Tinley Melvin. Here's Neal. Over to Murray. To Neal, to Murray. McCall. McCall takes it inside. Tried to jump step. And 2 players diving for the ball. That'll be a foul on Lily Lewis, the senior from Ironton. Lily Lewis, who's also a very good volleyball player for the Lady Tigers. I played club with her a few years ago. Have scrimmaged her a couple times against Ironton whilst playing for Greenup. Very good volleyball player. Daria Crum tries to get that one inside and just missed it off the backboard. And here's Neal. Crum fighting with it. And Leah Langley comes out of it, gets it over to Daria Crum. It seems like we're just having the same kind of game, just seems very rushed. Maddie Steele fighting for it, playing with aggression. Misses the shot. Here's Dar Crum taking it down the floor. Daria Crum missed that shot. And was able to get a foul, and she will go to the line for another 2. Daria Crum's 2 for 6 so far tonight. Now she's 3 for 7. And I'm being told that Wallace is not the name either. It is Lawless. Very sorry to any of the Ironton fans out here. And I apologize for getting that name wrong several times. It is Lawless. Here's Langley. Langley gets it into Steele. Into Branham. Out to Melvin. Tried to get it down to Heidi Felty. That pass was stolen away by Neal. That ball's out of bounds. That possession arrow is going to go towards Greenup. Here's Branham inside, trying to work around. Try to get it to Maddie Steele, I'm sorry.
Number 2, Travis back in for the Lady Tigers.
Here's Tinley Melvin to inbound for the Lady Musketeers. 4:29 remaining. Gets it into Branham. Not sure who Addie Branham was trying to pass that ball to, but the referees say that it went off an Ironton player. That it's Greenup County's ball. Here's Tinley Melvin up top. Tinley Melvin stuck. Here's Leah Langley. Gets around. Takes it all the way inside. Gets it to Branham. Branham's fouled on the shot attempt. And she will have 2 from the line.
Number 11, Addie Branham with 2 shots on the free throw. She's good on her. Daria Crump checking back in for the Lady Musketeers.
She connects on the first.
She replaces Melvin. Branham with 1 more.
Daria Crum checking back in for Tinley Melvin as Branham is 2 for 2 so far on free throws tonight. Here's Steele. Here comes Crum down the floor. Lady Musketeers really just need to slow this game down a little bit. They're playing very rushed, very quick. They play much better when they're very relaxed. Nice shot for Crum. Here's Neal taking it inside. Had it batted away. That's Branham and McCall wrestling for it.
Jump ball possession area goes to Lady Musketeers.
Jump ball possession to Greenup County. Here's Langley over to Crum. Starting to look a little calmer out here. Here's Langley over to Crum. To Felty. Felty gets it over to Langley. Inside, Leah Langley. Off the back iron. That foul's going to be on Maddie Steele. As we will have Aaliyah Lawless checking in. I really hope that I'm getting that name right this time, because I have been told about 15 different names. So here's Murray. To Patterson. Over to Lawless in the corner. Back over to Patterson. Almost went out of bounds with it. Here's Murray. Inside to McCall. McCall is fouled and makes the shot. She will have 2 from the line.
McCall with the bucket. She's also the foul on the intent.
Here's August Stevens, the freshman, checking in for Maddie Steele for the first time tonight. Jump ball, seeing August Stevens already come in, showing some aggression. I'll tell you what, August Stevens is not a player that's going to get a lot of minutes on varsity, just being so young, only a freshman. But she is someone who will come out and she will give 100% every time. Very high effort player. She immediately takes a foul. That's Neal foul on the drive. She'll have 2. She makes a first. No good on the second. And that pass is just way over Leah Langley's head. Coach Ruggles is very frustrated right now with his team. As we've said several times, just seems like a lot of careless plays going on. Lawless has that shot. Sorry, that pass intercepted. Daria Crum for 2. Here's Neal. Neal gets into McCall, takes it inside. Over to Patterson. Patterson gets the roll. Chloe Patterson with her first 2 of the night. Here's Felty. Felty lost the handle on it. Here's Murray over to Neal. Neal takes it inside, batted away by Crum. August Stevens wrestling for it.
Jump ball call. Position goes to GC.
Here's Chandler Melvin checking in for Heidi Felty and Lily Lewis coming in for Chloe Patterson.
Lily Lewis back in for the Lady Tigers.
Stevens will sit. Wireman will come in.
GC.
Here's Langley to Melvin. Melvin coming up the floor. Wireman recovered the drop ball. Here's Crum. No good on the 3. Fighting down in the lane for that ball. Ironton comes out of it with it. McCall up for 2. Here's Langley. Over to Wireman. To Branham for 3. No good. Out of bounds. Greenup County ball. New player checking in. Aaliyah Lawless will sit, and we have, let me check who this is, Paisley Fitzpatrick coming into the game. Here's Langley. Inside to Crum. Crum floater. Off the rim. Here's Murray. Murray takes it inside. Shot up and no good. Gets her own rebound. Down on the floor. Branham and Murray fighting for it. It'll be Ironton's ball. Greenup County still running away with this one, up by 19 with 40.8 left to go in this third quarter. And then we'll be right back to bring you the fourth quarter and post-game show. Here's Lily Lewis. Over to Murray. Murray takes it through traffic. Gets it over to Fitzpatrick. McCall to Neal. Neal takes it inside, off the backboard. Greenup players fighting for it down below again. It'll be Ironton's ball with 19.2 remaining. Here's McCall taking it in the lane. She was fouled on that shot attempt.
Lexi called foul on the shot attempt. She will have 2 shots from the line.
She's 0 of 3 so far tonight. Misses the first. Here's Steele and a new player checking in. That's Ava Walker coming in for Branham and Langley. Ava Walker, a sophomore. No good on the second. Here's Crum. Crum tries to get in a steal, intercepted. Here's McCall. And Addison Neal stepped on the line as she was going to take her shot. Greenup County's ball with 4.5 remaining in this third quarter. Ava Wireman trying to get it up the floor and just has to chuck up a shot. No good. After 3, it is 39-20. Greenup County leading this one, and we will be right back for quarter number 4 and the post-game show here on MyTown TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating over 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With more than 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and their patients. Primary Plus, always welcoming new patients. Visit online at primaryplus.net.
I was tired, wasn't getting very good sleep. I was dragging. I think deep down I knew something was wrong. Felt quite a bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you knew, I was doing a heart cath. I absolutely felt better immediately. Right back to work Monday morning with no kind of complications whatsoever. I know a lot about heating and air conditioning, but you guys are the ones that know about hearts.
Inspired Heart Care at UK King's Daughters.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.
Welcome back to MyTown TV. I'm Maria Moraci here at the Greenhouse in Lloyd, Kentucky, bringing you the game time action of the Lady Fighting Tigers from Ironton and the Lady Musketeers of Greenup County. Greenup leads this one 39-20, playing a pretty dominant game so far, though you wouldn't really know it based on if you have been watching. It's been a very scrappy and, in my opinion, a very clumsy game between both of these teams. We've seen a plethora of turnovers and steals from both sides of the floor as Leah Langley puts down some dribbles, taking it around, tries to get into steal. Still fighting for that ball. They're going to call a jump ball. It'll be possession Ironton as Murray brings it up the floor. Over to McCall. That pass is batted away by Melvin. Wireman fighting McCall for it. Gets it over to Neal, but Neal was out of bounds when she grabbed it. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I'm on the other side of the gym. Can't really tell. Here's Murray. Gets it into Neal. Neal for 3. No good. Here's Melvin. Melvin throws it ahead to Langley. Good pass by Tinley Melvin. Leah Langley threw up a shot. She was very aggressively shoved on that play, and she will go to the line for 2. First one is good. As I said earlier, Greenup County not known to be a great foul shooting team. Neither is their boys basketball team, who just played Ashland here last night. And I stand corrected because Leah Langley went 2 for 2 on that play. As I was saying, neither of those teams great at foul shooting yet. Looking to see some improvement as both of them are working with new coaches. Nathan Sutton with the boys in his first year and Kirk Ruggles with the girls in his second. Here's Murray. Murray is fouled on the shot attempt. She'll go to the line for 2. No good on the first. Number 15, Peyton Royal, checking in for the Lady Tigers. No good on the second. Melvin tried to get it to Wireman. It was bobbled. Wireman fighting for it. Eva Wireman just showing some absolute hustle and grit through this game, and especially all season, as Greenup County is going to take a full timeout. We will take it with them and be right back here on My Town TV.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25?
30.
2, 6, 7,
11. 12.
Is that legal?
Yeah. 15. 16.
21, 22,
28.
29,
30. Return.
refresh.
Refuel.
So let's go big or let's go home.
We're working hard and show up every day. Are you working hard for your school?
Welcome back to My Town TV. I'm Maria Moraci here at the Greenhouse in Lloyd, Kentucky, bringing you the rest of the fourth quarter action between the Greenup County Lady Musketeers and the Ironton Lady Tigers. Greenup County is leading this one by 21, leading 41-20, with 6:53 remaining, coming back from a full timeout called by Kirk Ruggles. Here's Eva Wireman. And Ironton does not like that call. We are on the side of the gym with all of the Ironton fans, and we can very clearly hear their frustration as Leah Langley throws up a shot. Rebound by Maddie Steele for 2. Here's Neal. Takes it inside and gets the roll. Here's Tinley Melvin taking it through traffic. She's fouled on the drive. She'll inbound right by the Ironton bench. Here's Leah Langley trying to get around Murray. Gets it to Darkrum. And Daria Crumb's going to be called for a double dribble, I believe. Here's McCall taking it inside. Gets into the lane, off the backboard for 2. Lexi McCall. Here's Langley. Over to Melvin for 3. Off the top of the backboard. After she either fell down or was knocked down after that shot. Number 24, Aaliyah Lawless, checking in for the Tigers. 5:40 remaining. Here's Murray. Over to Lawless. Back to Murray up top. Murray puts down some dribbles, gets it over to Neal in the corner. Here's McCall. McCall's fouled. Royal is checking back into the game for Lawless. Addie Branham checking back in for Greenup County. Eva Wireman will sit. And Royal gets it into McCall right away for 2. Here's Maddie Steele. Greenup County doing a great job breaking that press and are able to get it to Branham down low for a quick 2. Absolutely wide open. Royal shot almost rolled in. Another long pass across the court. Gets it down to Branham. Branham got the shot to fall, but there was a jump ball called before. And I believe it's going to stay with Greenup County, so they will have another chance to score. Yes, it is. They'll have another chance to score here and extend their lead. And they do. Sending it by 21. Maddie Steele with a quick 2, assisted by Crum. Here's Royal. Over to McCall. To Neal. Neal for 3. Long shot. Tinley Melvin threw that one back off of Lily Lewis. Tried to get it to go out of bounds, just missed her. And Ironton has it. And I believe that foul was on Addie Branham. At least that's what I'm understanding, is that it was on Branham. And here's Lawless checking back in for the Lady Tigers. Here's Lawless. Lawless with a 3. Air ball to Crum. Melvin gets it. Melvin falling down, taking that shot. Still gets it to fall. Here's Murray. Taking her time. Over to Neal. Down into McCall. Lexi McCall for a quick 2. Who was just trying to will her team into coming back from this 21-point deficit, whatever the, yeah. However you pronounce the word. Sorry, it's been a very long day for me. Deficit. And they will. I'm too focused on whether or not I can say the word deficit correctly, but I think they called a full timeout. We'll stay right here because we're already here now. Are we full or 30?
I think it was a full, but
it's a full. They're sitting.
It's all good.
It's a full timeout. We'll stay here. I'm stumbling over my words. You guys can sit here and suffer with me while I forget how to talk. So, as I was saying, Lexi McCall trying to will her team to come back from this 21-point deficit. Just absolutely taking over in the paint. She has 14 points so far on the night. So, having a pretty good game tonight. That's number 5, Lexi McCall for the Lady Tigers, as Tinley Melvin will inbound. Gets it over to Langley. Went through Langley's legs. Just completely missed it. And she's lucky she's able to get out of there with that one. Here's Melvin. Back over to Langley. Bobbled again. And over to Daria Crum in the lane. And we'll have a foul called. Foul's on number 4, Addison Neal. No shot. It'll be inbounded. And here's Lawless checking in for Royal. Here's Steele over to Langley. Gets it down into Crum. Crum taking it in the lane. Chucked up a shot, was fouled. And now she'll go to the line for 2. It's another foul on number 4, Addie Neal. And Royal will check back in for her. Dark Crum is good on the first. Bounces off the back iron on the second shot. Here's Lawless. Gets it down to Royal. Fumbling with it. That ball will stay with Ironton. Here's Murray. Murray gets it over to Royal. Inside to Lewis. Fumbled with it. And we will have another jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Ironton. Gets it into Royal. Royal can't get the roll. Branham saying absolutely nobody will take that ball. Has it completely locked up. Here's Leah Langley taking it inside. Maddie Steele for 2. Another 2 for Maddie Steele. She's up to 12 points on the night. Keeping up with her season average of 11.4. Here's Murray. Over to Royal. Back to Royal. Back to Murray. Murray takes it inside. Throws up a shot. No good. Branham with a strong rebound. Good rebound by Addie Branham. Here's Langley. Inside to Steele. Back out to Langley. For a 3. No good. Here's Murray. Murray chucks up a shot, no good, and we have a large amount of Greenup County players getting ready to check in. As Murray will go to the line for 2. First one's no good, and we have an entire new starting 5 for the Lady Musketeers, as well as Paisley Fitzpatrick checking in. No, I'm sorry. That's Marley Travis checking in for the Lady Tigers. For Greenup, we have August Stevens, Ava Walker, Heidi Felty, Lainey Couch, and Sophie Stambaugh. Here's Stambaugh. Taking it up the floor, over to Stevens. Stevens with it, gets it over to Stambaugh. Tries to get it into Lainey Couch. That ball is taken away. Here's Lawless. And tried to get it to Travis, but it went out of bounds. And here is Ava Dufour, number 3. And I believe that second one was Paisley Fitzpatrick. Yes. As we have 1:46 remaining. Here's Stambaugh. Over to Felty, over to Stambaugh. Pass is intercepted yet again. And I believe that was Travis fouled on the drive.
Number 12 is Patrick fouled. 2 shots from the free throw line.
I apologize. That was number 12, Paisley Fitzpatrick, fouled. She'll head to the line for 2. First one is good. No good on the second. And here's Felty to inbound, over to Stambaugh. Over to Couch, into August Stevens. To Stambaugh for 3, no good. Stevens fighting for the rebound down low. Wrestles for it. And we'll have a jump ball possession, Greenup, as they lead this one still by 21, 52-31. 1:15 left to go. Make sure you stick around for the postgame show. Air ball over in the corner. Out of bounds on Greenup. And it'll be Ironton's ball. Here's Royal up the floor. Long three from Lawless. No good. Royal fought for that ball down below. We have a timeout at Greenup County with 58 seconds left. At least that's what I was told was a timeout. Apparently not. Here's Stevens. Oh, Stevens. Stevens was hit hard on that play. She'll go to the line for 2. Let's hope she's okay. Looks like she's doing all right. No good on the first. She'll get her second with 53 remaining. No good on the second. And I think she just fouled someone right back. That's what I thought it was. Didn't get a signal from the referees, but I think that was a foul on August Stevens as she fought for her own rebound. As Lawless sinks the first. Again, I apologize for all of the different ways that I have said her name tonight. Misses the second. I started with Lawson because that's what was on my roster. Then I heard Wallace. And then we finally got to what I hope is correct with Lawson. 3 for that's Couch. No good. 37.3 remaining. That ball's out of bounds. Here is, let's see who this is. Marley Travis checking back in. Here's Sophie Stambo fighting for it. Is able to get it over to Couch. Inside to Stevens. Just a little off the mark with that pass. Went out of bounds with 30 seconds left. And Ironton is either going to try for one final shot. Yes, they will. No good. And Greenup might just hold this the last several seconds. Nope, they will take a shot. And it'll be an air ball from Heidi Felty. She's just laughing it off down there on the court. 5 seconds remaining. Shot. Air ball again. Inside. And that's the end of this one. 4 quarters done. Greenup County wins this one, improving to 4-7 on the season. Ironton will drop to 2-8. Greenup County taking this victory 52-32. We will be right back for the post-game show here on My Town TV.
Hey, y'all think we can do 25?
30.
1, 2, 6, 7,
11. 12.
Is that legal?
Yeah. 15. 16.
21, 22,
28.
29,
30. Return.
refresh,
Refuel.
Cycling with my wife was a lifestyle for me. The more and more I cycled, the harder and harder it was to get out of chairs. It was restricting everything that I could do. The ultimate result was hip replacements. King's Daughters, they were fantastic. The same day I got home from the hospital, I hopped right on my bike. Knowing that you can get back on your bike and go out and accomplish something that you didn't think you'd be able to, it's just amazing.
Inspired orthopedics care at UK King's Daughters.
They say products aren't built to last, and that they just don't make things like they used to. Since 1953, Big Sandy's been serving our customers quality and reliability at a great price. And that's why we're proud to carry Speed Queen, quality washers and dryers built here in America, with commercial-grade metal parts and backed by industry-leading warranties. Get the guaranteed lowest price and fast delivery on all Speed Queen appliances at Big Sandy's Superstore.
It's not just about saving up. It's learning what it means to earn something for yourself, a few dollars at a time. It's about earning your independence. Every deposit, every goal, every step closer. People's Bank. Working together, building success.
This country runs on skilled hands, and right now, we don't have enough of them. Electrician jobs are booming, and IBEW Local 317 is training the folks who'll keep America lit. If you're ready to learn a trade that matters, visit us at 1848 Madison Avenue, Huntington.
Pick 6 for $19.99, a perfect meal for two.
That's gotta rhyme.
Well, how about munching on Pick 6, my mouth going yap, yap. People always staring at my wings, they go flap, flap. Dave is so surprised because he didn't know I'd rap. Pick 6 meal for two for $19.99.
Welcome back to My Town TV. I'm Maria Maracy, here to bring you the post-game show here at the Greenhouse. Greenup County taking their 4th victory of the season. They'll improve to 4-7. While Ironton will drop to 2-8 after Greenup takes this one 52-32 at the end of 4. We'll run down the score sheet really quick before getting into a little bit about this game and about Greenup County's future. Starting with Ironton, leading the way, we had Lexi McCall, who, especially during that 4th quarter, but mostly during that second half, really put that team on her back and was really trying to get them to cut the large lead down. I believe Greenup County was up at most 21. I could be wrong. You can fact check me on that, but that's what I remember. She led the team with 14 points. Behind her was Aaliyah Lawless, who, again, I apologize for butchering that name several different times. It is Lawless from what I'm being told. She had 7 points on the night. Moving on to Addison Neal with 3. Addison Murray had 3. And Chloe Patterson had 2. And Paisley Fitzpatrick with 1. Going over to Greenup's side, they put up 52 points tonight. Daria Crum leading the way for all scores across both teams with 17 points. Maddie Steele with 12. Addison Branham with 10. Tinley Melvin with 4. Eva Wireman with 3. And Leah Langley with 3. Greenup County played a very, very scrappy, well-fought game tonight. So kudos to them and good luck to them this Friday. They will be taking on Bath County. I will be back in the greenhouse calling that game. So you can tune into that. I believe that game starts at 7:30, but you never know with how things went tonight. We started at 7 instead of 7:30. But I do believe that game will start at 7:30. It will be on My Town. I'll be back here calling that game for the girls. You can check that out this Friday night on My Town TV. I believe that's really all I have, just to run down the scores, talk a little bit about their future. Like I said, they'll be here Friday. Make sure you tune into that. Support your Lady Musketeers. I wish I had a schedule for the boys at the moment, but I do not. They did play Ashland last night, had a tough loss here, played really, really well against a great team. So best of luck to both boys and girls basketball teams the rest of the season. You can catch most of their games here on My Town TV. And as I said, make sure you tune in Friday night, girls against Bath County, back here at the greenhouse. And that's all I have. Stay safe, everyone. Have a safe drive home, and have a great night.
So let's go big or let's go home.
We're working hard to show up every day. Are you working hard for your school?
Your family deserves nothing but the best.
The sky's the limit. Drew and Jonathan's Modular One sofas and sectionals at Big Sandy. They're fully customizable, oh so comfortable, and affordable. Modular One can be designed precisely to your liking, with multiple available pieces to choose from in 7 great colors, starting at $4.99. Pick what you need, combine, adjust, that's it. Your room, your way.
Shop Drew and Jonathan Home at Big Sandy Superstore.
Get a medium one-topping pizza for $7.99 when you order online Sunday through Wednesday all month long. Enjoy premium taste and quality ingredients. Come hungry and taste the difference today. Find your locally owned Giovanni's and order now at giovannispizza.com.
This year, give yourself a gift that truly matters. The gift of education at Ashland Community and Technical College. Spring classes start January 12th, and it's the perfect time to invest in you. Learn more at ashland.kctcs.edu.
Pathways has been around for over half a century, providing quality behavioral health care services for 60 years.
Pathways is your certified community behavioral health care clinic. Learn more at pathways-ky.org. Expert care, backed by experience.